magulang nitong mga batang to, okay lang. Kasi pagdating nila sa bahay, pagod na sila, madali na silang patulugin.
At saka pwede rin maging eye-opener to na gusto ko pala mag-basketball, gusto ko pala mag-sports.
Correct.
Malaking tulong sa pag-aaral yun.
Kasi pag nandito ka na, diba, at nararamdaman mo na yung pakiramdam ng panonood, kung gaano ka-enjoyable yan. Diba, ayaw mo nang mawalay sa ganong pakiramdam. You wanna be around it more.
Yes.
Okay, second quarter begins. This is the first round match between JRU and Letran. And it's close after the first with Letran leading it by a hairline, 16-15. Up the screen, Pangilinan. Nothing there. It stays with JRU though, but Pangilinan leads the way for the Heavy Bombers with 5 points. At saka yung sorpresa nito ni Coach Louie Gonzalez off the bench, ano, providing some energy and scoring punch.
Tsaka ang gaganda ng plays ng JRU, especially for their shooters sa last few possessions na nakita natin. And siguro sa Letran and JRU naman, both of them are exhibiting fantastic defense against each other since they're containing the scoring ng both teams. Napapababa nila yung point production.
Pareha sila. Below 20s, ano? Again, this is in complete contrast of what they had in their first game na medyo maganda yung scoring nila o mataas yung scoring nila after the first.
Parehas kasi sila talagang kumbaga speed and aggression ng mantra. Parehas na team na to. Fast-paced talaga sila.
And that's former Letran squire Sean Argente scoring off the inbound. And that's what you want to see from Sean. Nailing his first basket off the game.
Sana from that basket, unti-unti rin mag-build yung composure na nawawala sa kanya.
Yun ang nawala dito kay Argente. Estrada driving baseline, step outside. So turnover for Letran. That is the 6th turnover of the Knights. Look at this, off the inbound. One-hander from Sean Argente. Raimundo bringing it across. Barrera, lost it to Jimboy. Estrada is on the move. Estrada all the way.
Half of that point, I will give the credit to Montecillos. Montecillos parang talagang ilong sa ilong yung depensa niya giving his other teammates the opportunity to deny the passing lanes and to get chances like that na makakaagaw ng bola, makaka-convert into a layup.
You're right. It started with the defense of Montecillo on Raimundo. Kaya nahirapan sa salo itong si Mark Barrera.
Actually, kanina pa siya Kanina pa siya yung kung may pressure mula sa backcourt. Grabe yung condition naman ito.
Very gritty itong si Nat Montecillo. Jimboy Estrada, by the way, has 8 points here in the first half. And that's 8 points in just 7 minutes of action. Okay, now let's turn it back courtside. Nandito ang second report ni Bianca Alejandre. Bianca, go ahead.
Para naman sa mga blue-blooded Letran Knights, they are more than eager to step up to the plate, taking it one match at a time. According to their coaches, they have been training under a more situational approach, and if they have a chance to win, they won't hesitate to grab it. Jumping over to JRU's side, their coaches have said that they have prepared for this as Coach Louie Gonzalez has prepared them for this. As of now, they're still rebuilding and they are entering this match with a renewed spirit to pull their focus and double their efforts. Ngayon, depensa sa depensa at atake sa atake, who will assume their roles and bring the match to its climax. Let's hear it both from Martin and Cristiano.
Thank you so much, Bianca. Well, JRU, you're right. This is a brand new team here in Season 100 with a bulk of their core. Imaginein mo, one of the best scorers in the league for a few seasons, Agent Miranda. Yan ang nawala sa kanila.
Marvin Junicio, J.L. De Los Santos.
J.L. De Los Santos. Meron ka pa Marvin Junicio. Talagang malaking kawalan yan for JRU, but somebody needs to step up, and this is probably for the other guys, Cristiana. Ito na yung chance nilang magpakitang gilas.
Magpakita talaga. Actually, in team settings, especially sa college, kapag may mga gumagraduate, syempre sobrang excited ng mga mas bata na maging parang ako naman, kami naman.
Nagkakatsansa. Teka, may kaunting gulay dito between Estrada and Panapanaan, two rookies here in the NCAA. Oh, hold on. So there was an initial unsportsmanlike foul called, but they'll review it and confirm it right after scanning the play. Tignan natin kung ano nangyari dito. But they're signaling number 20. So was that on Humawas? Unsportsmanlike foul. Okay, so dalawang unsportsmanlike foul.
Number 27, Ivan Panapanaan, and number 20, James Humawas.
So tama, Panapanaan and Humawas
On the bench of the JRU Heavy Bombers.
each called for an unsportsmanlike foul.
Sa ganito mo makikita yung gigil eh.
Yeah.
Gigil na makabawi galing sa talo nila from last game.
Kaya mainit yung laban natin kanina.
First half pa lang, tatlo na actually. Patrick Ramos, Panapanaan, and Humawas.
Yeah.
Tatlong unsportsmanlike in the first half.
And we still have 8 minutes left in the second quarter. Diba?
Ano pang pwede mangyari?
Marami pa. Wala pa tayong fourth quarter. Mamaya, iinit pa yung laban. And that's gonna be a foul on Kobe Monhe. So 19-18 is our official tally. Abante po dito ang JRU Heavy Bombers. Trigger man here is Parera. May foul ulit. Oh, it's gonna be on Kobe again. So Monhe with 2 straight fouls. Hold on. Oh, they called it. Hold on. Kanina tinawag yung kanina. Because they announced it as the first personal foul on Kobe Monhe. So officially, isa pa lang ang foul dito ni Kobe. Pero penalty na.
Yeah.
Ang Letran Cristiana. So
You have to be smarter with your defensive energy. Get stops and don't foul.
kasi wala pang lumilipas na oras. Final na, nag-penalty, free throws.
So we dare say it's a bad foul.
Oo.
Bad decision.
Kasi bago pa yung inbound yun. And that's also, like if you keep pressing the entire game, that's something you have to manage and be smart about. Kasi syempre, bume-pressure ka sa backcourt, obviously piniphysical mo yung player, but you also have to be careful and contain your aggression. Kumbaga, just enough lang to pressure the basketball para hindi pag-isipin ng mga official na tinatawagan ka ng foul.
Oh, and just enough lang to disrupt the offense, but not too much na mukha kang mananakit na or doing dirty work na. Clean defense lang.
Challenge for the Knights. 21-18. That is the tally. JRU in front by 3. Montecillo. Bounce pass underneath. Kevin Santos too strong. Battle for the rebound. It sails out. It stays with Letran. So, new face on the court for the Knights. Ito si James Radelia. Ano, nakikipagtatikan. So, bola ng Letran. Last touch on Argente. Here comes Montecillo again. Creating his own shot. Too strong though on the lay. And Giab will bring it down for JRU. Parera ilalapit. Oh, denied by Santos. Raimundo comes up with it.
Credit kay Santos for that help. Kasi naiwan.
Oh! Sorry, miss inside. Ganda sana yung hanap, ano? Jimboy. Didiskarte. Estrada is the leading scorer of Letran with 8 points. Ball goes back to him. Montecillo for 3. Masyado malakas. Ball ending up with a jump.
Good job kay James Padilla for hustling that and getting that jump ball call. So sa kanila ulit yung possession.
Nakapasok pa lang niya pero dami ng energy yung binibigay dito ni Pradella. Oh, Miller coming in for Letran. Along with one of the high school players, neto ni Coach Alan Ricardo in Jovel Baliling. Good to see him here in the college scene. Miller handles it. That's James Miller. James Miller. So we got two Millers in the NCAA. Yung isa si Dre Miller. Wow. Good defense by JRU forcing the shot clock violation.
Yan yung well, personally lang tinitingala ko yung mga nakapag shot clock violation talaga. Kasi 24 seconds, in this case 14 seconds of straight relentless defense. Talaga hindi nyo pinagyan ng pagkakataon yung kalaban nyo.
And yun yung nagiging problema dito ng Letran. Their turnovers. 7 turnovers here in the first half compared to just 3 by JRU. Raimundo driving to the basket and gets the whistle.
That also became a problem for them last game. They gave up 24 turnovers like I said kanina na masyadong fast-paced nga, masyadong mabilis, masyadong gigil. Kaya nagiging prone sa errors. And that's something that they need to improve on to take better care of the ball.
Yeah. And for Letran, it's, well, given yung nasa pag nagmamadali sila or kapag inaangat nila yung pace ng laban, but they also have turnovers on the half court.
On the half court sets,
diba?
yeah.
So, again, for any team, if you want to contend, you gotta lessen your turnovers because, especially against a young and energetic JRU team.
Mas makukulit, pesky defenders talagang arms wide open yung kung mag-deny and kung mag-pressure, dikit-dikit. Actually, parehas naman sila talaga. So nagkakatalo lang who's taking better care of the ball.
That's right. And Raimundo brings 2 free throws. JRU ahead by 2 possessions here, 23-18. Jace Miller, hailing from Corpus Christi, Texas, in the USA. First year with the Letran Knights. Drains the pull-up jumper that time.
They needed that basket. Siyempre, medyo kapag hinayaan nila na lumayo pa yung score, medyo mahihirapan na sila pang third quarter.
Earlier was the biggest advantage of JRU, pero inilapit sila ni Jace Miller. Ramos, Parera, Raimundo, cross-court pass, Giyap, extra pass inside, Panapanan. Was well covered by Pradella, but Pradella will be whistled for this personal.
We appreciate also the patience of JRU in moving the ball talaga. Yung mga touch passes na gano'n, yung mga kakasalo mo lang, papasa mo agad sa next open guy.
Talagang hinahanap nila yung best possible shot. Let's go to a timeout first, called by Coach Louie Gonzalez. Almost halfway done in the second frame. Abante pa rin, JRU.
Almost a steal. Actually, he completes the steal. Paeng Are, bumiting sa ere. Paeng Are. Wow!
And one.
May deflection dito mula kay Are. Kondisyon na habol. Buhat bantay.
Hang time, no? Tagal sa ere. Hinintay mo nang bumaba.
Balik sa ating laban. Our 2 coaches here. Good juxtaposition here neto ni Coach Alan Ricardo at ni Coach Louie Gonzalez. Coach Alan in his first year here in college. Coach Louie, his nth year with JRU. And you see our crowd here on a Friday. Maraming salamat po sa inyong panonood live sa venue, on television via Heart of Asia and on GMA Sports PH and NCAA Philippines online. Mamaya dadami pa yung mga fans natin. We still have our second game today between Perpetual and Arellano. Meantime, Ivan Panapanan. Ito, another rookie from the Arellano Braves. We covered this guy in NCAA Juniors basketball a couple of seasons ago. Had so much promise. And now he has a chance to show his wares here in the seniors division. Jovel Baliling.
Naka 1-2-2 na yung JRU, pinapabagal na nila yung pace ng game.
Napansin natin dito, bigla na bumagal ang pace ng ating laban. Pass is picked off. And JRU forces the 8th turnover of Letran.
And the 1-2-2 zone defense is proven to be effective so far. They're getting stops.
Uy! Too much sauce on that leaner by Panapanaan. Miller surveys. They go to the other side, back to Miller. They're not getting the looks that they want here. Miller still surveys. They go to Pradelia. Pradelia making his move and scores inside. to 22. Pagsak si Raimundo. Barrera. Raimundo. Tumalakas, panapanaan. Balik kay Raimundo. Isa ba? Banker is good.
Now that is confidence. And that point is also credited to the one who made the offensive rebound and gave it back to him.
That's right. Panapanaan. Pinalik kay Raimundo. Sabi niya, tira ka ulit. Para bumalik yung kumpiyansa ng kakampi niya. Paliling catch and shoot. And Paliling knocks it down.
Good eye by the point guard in seeing that weak side open man.
Ano yun? Bread and butter yan para kay Jovel Paliling. That corner triple. We've seen that many times in the juniors division. Paliling, balik kay Miller. Miller goes all the way.
Nag-fast break training drill. Yung two-man passing.
That's the two guards of Letran, Paliling and Miller connecting. And now they're back in front, 27-26.
Way to be unselfish with that basketball.
Panapanaan. Again, these interior plays by JRU, yung mga drop-off passes, hindi pa napipigilan ng Letran. In the meantime, here's a steal. And Miller, Paliling, back to Miller in transition. And that's what they want to run. Yan ang game ng high school team ni Coach Allen. You know, just relentless pressure, yes. Swarming the ball.
Getting stops, fueling fast break opportunities.
Ivan Panapanaan, although he's been getting to the line a lot here in the first half, he hasn't been capitalizing on the free throws.
Yes, overall last game, nakamiss sila ng 10 free throws yung JRU. So that's something na talagang babalikan mo as a team after mangyari, matalo ka sa isang game. Isa yan sa mga binabalikan kamusta ba yung free throw performance natin?
Isilipin mo, no? Masabihin mo, dapat pala, panalo pa tayo.
10 points din yung hindi natin na-shoot. Libreng tira na.
This is the fourth deadlock of the first half at 27 all. Rafael go. Miller for three. Miller knocks it down.
Letran is now adjusting to the zone defense na kanina naagawan sila pero ngayon naging mas komportable na sila sa pag-ikot ng bola at sa paghanap ng open guy.
Now this is a revelation for Coach Allen Ricardo. Miller with 7 points, all here in the second frame. In the meantime, we got a timeout on the floor dahil abante na ang Letran Knights.
Pressure, which kilala talaga tong team na to dyan sa ganyang depensa. Ryan Sahonia, his first shot as a Sunbetter Red Lion in the NCAA. The best shooting three-point team in the NCAA. Sahonia, baseline drive, Sahonia, short, Sahonia! Wow! Parang napanood ko na yung move na yun.
Balik sa ating laban, Sir Paul Supan, Mancom representative of JRU, last season's chairman of the Mancom. Always in attendance. Right across him are two representatives as well. Pero unahin muna natin, syempre, si Father Vic Calvo Jr. OP, Mancom rep from Colegio de San Juan de Letran. Ayan po. Dr. Lorenzo from EAC this time. And right beside him with a maroon jacket as well. And this is Sir Frank Gusi of the University of Perpetual Health System Delta. So we got 4 out of the 10 Mancom representatives joining us here today. Meantime,
Another stop from Letran.
yeah, and they are starting to push the ball. JRU falling into this trap, Christiana.
Yes, pero after that turnover, good job din sa JRU for na hinayaan na nila, like next onto the next play na sila.
Yeah.
Tumakbo sila pababa, so nakapag-deny pa sila ng fast break opportunity sa Letran.
So 30-27 Letran. Gustong takdagan ang kanilang lamang. Jimboy Estrada, difficult take. Comes up short. Go, could not secure it. Picked up by Argente. Sean is on the move. Sean. Meantime, we got a foul. We got a tussle on the other side. Good sportsmanship between Giyab and Go. Kasi pareho silang naiwan sa kabila. Oh. Ito natin to. Both players hustling for the basketball. Oh, yeah.
Hala, nag-wrestling.
Pinigilan ni Go.
Muntik na mag-play ito.
Pinindaw na na. Hindi naman.
Hindi ka makakatakbo.
Pinigilan ni Rafael Guerrero si Giyab. Joshua Giyab. Business as usual today. Hasn't gotten a lot of shots. Only 3 shots for Joshua Giyab, 2 out of 3. Pero hinahayaan niya kasi mag-shine yung kanyang mga kampi dito. And Jonathan Medina. It's his first entry in the game. This is unusual. Ito yung isa sa mga inaasahan natin na magko-contribute para sa JRU. He enters for the first time and at the tail end of the first half. Jace Miller being hounded. Ow! Taken away by Giyab. Joshua Giyab will wait. And JRU will reset. Back to the post. Argente steps into it. Nothing there.
Giyab did a good job attracting the defense. Pinasikip niya yung depensa. Nakahanap siya ng open look sa 3-point line.
And if you're Sean, you know, it's frustrating that your shots are not falling in. Usually yan, papasok yan para kay Argente. Pero it's important for him to keep shooting.
Yes, if you're Sean, yung mindset mo ay dapat onto the next shot, onto the next play. Basta shooter, shoot no matter what. Tsaka kahit na hindi shooter, basta libre ka.
Basta libre.
Tira mo yung ball. Wala namang magagalit sa'yo.
Yan natin kung kanino last touch to. Teka lang. Huh. That's 2 bigs. This is a more difficult angle for this call. Pero tignan natin, it's gonna be up to the referees. That was close between Benitez and Go, but it looks like it will stay with JRU. No, it goes to Letran.
Challenge is successful.
So challenge successful para dito sa Letran Knights and Coach Allen Ricardo. Chansang dagdagan ang kanilang lamang with 2:09 left here in the first half. Oh, this is gonna be a foul on Patrick Ramos right before the inbound.
Tama ka nga, too aggressive. Too aggressive.
And again, kaya nababawasan yung playing time ni Patrick because Coach Louie is forced to pull him out because of this foul situation.
But then again, he still has a lot of time to adjust to the rules in the NCAA.
Second foul on Ramos. Here's Jimboy Estrada. Go. Miller. Estrada scans the floor. He's got the pick on him. He will make his move. Oh, good erasure. Benitez. Nakagaw ni Go. inside. Pradilla scores. 2 players down again. Benitez and go.
Padilla, simula nung pumasok siya, nakakapag-contribute siya in both ends.
Oh, Patrick Ramos puts it up and in. Benitez is still down. He's holding on to this, to his right ankle. Coach Louie visibly frustrated here. Dahil hindi tinawagan yung kiskisan kanina ni Benitez at ni Go. We gotta check that one out again. They'll review this. Okay. So our referees can review it. At pag merong nakita sila na act of violence or ganung klaseng motion, they can make the retroactive call.
Oh. Pwede nilang tawagan yung kahit di sila pumito.
Oh, sige. There were cases that happened before, but we'll see if they'll do it here. They're gonna help out Lance Benitez.
Has it happened before? Like a non-call, hindi sila pumito,
Non-call.
tapos after review, bigla nilang tinawagan. Has it happened? Parang hindi.
Yeah, well, if it's a clear, I think if it's a clear violent play,
Yeah.
parang
Okay.
ganon.
Okay.
Let's see what happened here.